So it's me, your boy, K Samson. Good morning to all my amazing choosing one up there. So I have something special for us. Reasons why our prayers are either delay or why it look like we are praying and God keeps silent. Mostly this go to married men, married women, etc. And if you are single also, you need to wait to the end of this video because tomorrow you will surely marry. You get what I'm saying? If it is your will, you get what I'm saying? So that you will know what to do before you start to blame yourself or start to blame God. Because what you don't know is actually bigger than you. And this is what I learned from my dad, from my parents. That's why my dad and my mom, they don't have anything like quarrel, violent, and all those stuff. Not that they don't, have a little, all those stuff, but I never see them with argument that lead to, all those stuff. Even argument, I never see it in my life, around two of them. So what I'm here to say is this. One reason why God keep what silent to our prayer. One, the way you treat your wife as a man or as a woman. Most time, many of us don't think that God always work with his word. The book of Ephesians make me to understand is Ephesians 5. It give a law, Ephesians 5 verse 20 1 or 20, if you start from there. He said, wife, submit to your husband, and husband, love your wife. So the reasons why our prayers are not answered, one, because the way we treat our wife. Most men prefer to love outsiders rather than their family. I'm not saying you must surely be rich before you start to treat your wife good, your husband good. No. But there are some people up there who prefer to be good to outsiders. They want the outsiders to love them. They want the outsider to be talking good of them. To be telling them you are too nice, you are too good. You are a wife material, but right in their home, the way they treat their husband, the way they treat their wife is what is contrary to the will of God. Because sometimes the prayer you are praying, God will first of all look the way you handle your own home, the way you care, the way you love your wife as a husband. And you as a wife, the way you treat your husband, the way you are submit to him. Because today, let me be real with you, there are those who will call their pastors, my Lord, my dad, my this, but they never call their husband my dad. They never call their husband my Lord. If you read the history and the story of Esther, Sarah and Abraham, Sarah always called Abraham my Lord. But how many women up there can be boldly called their man my Lord? But you will see some people that they'll be bowed down to their pastors. I'm not saying you respecting your pastor is bad, but charity begins at home. We see a lot of people, donating to the church, but right in their home, they don't take care of their wife. They don't take care of their family. Just believe me. Because you cannot be outsiders provider whereby you are not providing for your own family. You cannot be donating to a church whereby your family are being starved by food. You make the outsider so look good. Why inside you are you are a terror. It's very, very bad. That is why many of us will be in the church for 20 years, doing everything, thinking that we are doing right, we are doing this, not knowing that we are the sources of our problem. Many of us will be praying, seeking for God intervention, seeking for God divine help. But right within us, the help is there. Right within us, the breakthrough is there. Without us not knowing what to do. The fat truth is this, brothers. Everything you need on earth here is right within you. The sources you have been seeking for so long is right within you. So what are you doing? How are you treating your family is the first door that God wants to do. Because each father, before you bless any of your son, you must surely know their willingness, what they are capable, what they are ready to do. So, my brothers, my sisters, how are you treating your family? How are you treating your wife? As a wife, how are you how kind of submission are you giving to your husband? Are you that kind of woman who is good outside, but inside you act as if you don't care? You don't care for your husband, you don't care for your children, all you care is about you yourself, and you are praying for 24 hours for God to answer you. It's impossible. These are the reason why many of us keep fasting, many of us keep seeking God divine help as a choosing, but we don't know that there are some certain things that is hindering what our blessing. There are some certain things that are hindering what our breakthrough. There are some certain things that is hindering what our sources. So my brothers, my sisters, the far truth is this: there are reasons why your kingdoms are not yet open. There are reasons why your breakthrough are not yet what come. So you need to understand the fact that you must surely respect your husband. You must surely respect your. I asked one of my friend. He said one of my Italy friend. She do used to tell me, man cannot control me. Man cannot. I cannot be submitting. I can't submit to any man. I have my own money. I have my own business. I have my own house. I can't submit to any man. I said that is why it's very difficult for you to find a good man. That is why you keep seeing people who want to chop you and go. So, my brothers, my sisters, the truth is this: how are you treating the man within you? Because the Bible said you can't say you love me, as God have said, you can't say you love me whereby you don't love people around you. So, my brothers, the truth is this: be mindful of how you treat your husband. Be mindful how you treat people around you, mostly your own family, mostly your children, your wife. How you treat them matters. These are the reason why many doors are being blocked. Sometimes breakthrough refuse to come. Many of us will be thinking it's a witches, it's wizard, it's bad people. Our enemies are entering, enemies are doing. All these things are not only the hands of the enemies. Are the covenant that God have made with us. Husband, love your wife, while the wife submit to your husband. Respect your husband. So many things are the reasons why our blessings are delayed. So submit to your husband as a wife. Husband, love your wife. Cherish him. Be there for him 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? This is all I have for you, brothers. Before you start to complain that God is not answering your prayer, just seek and think within you, how are you treating your husband or your wife or your children? It truly matters. May God bless you. Remain blessed.